You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working. That's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your checks for free. Hi guys, Ozhound here. Welcome to episode 2 of my server play series on MineCraft 1.10.2, using the beta version of all the mods mod pack on the server with Macius Pepperjack, Zolingoto, Saxmaster 98. A few recent additions to the pack, namely we've got Tough as Nails, which I've never used before, but it looks like it introduces a thirst mechanic, and apparently it makes your crops die during winter. I'm not sure how you find out whether it's winter or summer or not. A few things have been removed. The FTB utilities mod has been removed, and IC2 has been removed, Industrial Craft 2, because it was causing crashes on this particular server. Some other people were just saying that no, haven't seen the issues on their servers, but apparently this server was crashing, so it's been difficult to progress very far. Since the last episode, I've played around with the compost with the Actually Additions. All you do is you throw in here mashed food, which is created by getting a knife from the mod pack. So let's go to Actually, I think it's knife blade and knife handle. Knife handle, and I assume that you just put these together, and then essentially, I think, because I didn't do this, I didn't create the fertilizer to start with, all the mashed food. My colleague in arms did, Pabiega. So let's go get some real food out of the fridge. Get rid of this stuff because I'm actually using the roots mod, and a lot of the roots stuff dropped from the oak saplings or the oak tree farm up there. I wonder if apples. Oh, that's right. The actual recipe for this, I believe. Yes. And all you do from here, just put this back. Might just keep this knife in here so we can get rid of any surplus food in the future. And all you do is you right click into the compost bins. Unless it's got 10 in there, I don't think it actually converts properly. But this is pretty good. You can feed your trees, crops, like any normal fertilizer, and you're essentially creating fertilizer from excess amounts of food. Doesn't seem to work on sugarcane. Does work on trees. So that's a quick and easy way to recycle your food, make it into something useful. Of course there's the flour from Britannia, which eats food as well. I've also created my XP farm down here. XP spawner. It's got a powered spawner which is supposed to have a zombie in it. Probably still does. I've got some of this magma block from the nether, which causes damage. Doesn't set anything on fire, but as per usual I'm going through a lot of weapons with this. Excuse me a second, I've got a bit of a cold, so I might be sniffing a little bit through the episode, and you might hear the sound drop out when I cough or sneeze. I'll just mute the sound when that happens, otherwise I'll blow your ears out. I've also got, when I set up this to transfer the wood for the syngas producer, it's just not keeping up with the demands. Puppy Egg has actually added a lot of Madeline turbines into this, so we've got a maximum output of 4500 RF per tick. The powered spawner uses about 220, 230. That's not on at the moment, so I'm not sure what's drawing that power. Cleared out this area a bit as a service room. Made some tunnels along here to surface these areas. This is the powered spawner. I need to create a filter there, whitelist. I haven't set this up. I put the trash can there yet, but I haven't set it up to pull items into here that I don't want, namely any of this stuff. I should really do that now. Where is that filter? I think I did drop it into here. No. Yes, there it is. So existing item filter. I want to keep this stuff, this stuff, this stuff, this stuff. Chickens and potatoes. That's interesting. I don't know why I got a spark in my inventory. That's a bit weird. But because the FTB utilities isn't here anymore, there's no chunk protection, which is a little concerning, since everyone's bases are interconnected with the dimensional transceivers or the teleporters. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to keep iron. Got a helmet, leggings. I don't have a chest plate at this stage. Got any chest armor in here? Chest, yes. Right, so that's done as a snapshot. Let's take this out, snapshot. Let's take this out, extract, never active. I'm going to have this as an in. That might be a bad idea. Yes, I want it as an insert. Whitelist, match meta. Ignore MBT. Oh, that's match MBT. Ignore. I'm just going to keep this isolated from the rest of the network at this stage. Oh God. So now if I put anything that gets picked up, I should put a bow on that. I have an old bow, swords, stone sword, bow, the last thing I want it to do actually is to pull items out of this system here, so it needs to be one way, but also want it to put systems into there. So as far as that match NBT, I'm not sure if it's actually going to destroy those other bows. Okay, so if I put, I'm gonna have to pull that out of there. Merge. I think what I might do is put it on some random channel, say cyan. Cyan. And that should be cyan. That's already obviously extracted that. So therefore any items on the cyan channel will be pulled into the trash can. So we'll make that the rubbish channel, I guess. And we'll just put this back here. And then we'll just have to manually grab stuff out of that vacuum chest, I guess. Which isn't ideal. I don't want to interact with that. I want it to happen automatically. Just try to think of the best way to do that. Okay guys, it looks like this is pretty literal. I'm pretty sure in the past that if you had a sword there, it would pick any sort of sword and dump it in there, but it appears not to be the case. Such, for example, I've got a gold helmet and a chain helmet there. This iron helmet won't get pulled into there until I add it to the snapshot. So the only real way to do that is to turn this off. Well, actually, I can't turn that off. I've got to keep that back on. That's south. Just change that to a different channel. Merge. Show. It's got the iron helmet in there. There's the iron helmet in there. Let's change this back to cyan. And now it's gone. It's pulled into the chest. So that's good. Well, that means I can pretty much safely configure that so it's back on the green channel, which is my main network channel. Because it won't pull out anything that I don't care about. So chain and iron. Let's go to green. Let's change this as a priority of -1, so it's the last place that anything checks to go to. Extract on green. Now I want to do what I set up last time on the 1.94 system, and that was set up a filter on the Killer Joe so it pulls a dropped sword back into there, because I haven't got enough experience yet, but what I want to do is to get this ender up to where are we? get it up to empowered 4, so it's got 90% damage absorbed by the power, and then I want to also put a mending enchant on it, and XP boost as well. But if I get the mending enchant on there first, I can build up the for the XP, because I don't really want to lose this sword after I spent so much energy and time getting all the experience to upgrade it. Should be on the, there we go, mending. So mending is an experience rod and 15, so that's easy enough. Oh, there's quite a bit of experience, solidified experience there as well. Get rid of that, put that there, check cost. I might be able to get XP boost on there after all. 27 levels, I've got 19. Alright, well let's just, I need a bit of experience to apply this anyway. So what mending does, every time you kill a mob and it drops experience, the sword or whatever item you've actually enchanted will use a bit of that experience to mend itself. Let's put this bad boy on there and then let's crank it up, and we'll have to wow, that's spawned pretty quick. I like how I'm picking that stuff up through the door. I don't know that they'd actually drop in experience now. Drop in the solidified experience, but not the actual experience. I know that if they die when they're on here, but it was working before the update. Let me just put some normal blocks there. Nether. Let's put some blue nether rack down. Get rid of this. Let's give that a go. Let's break this so I can get closer. Alright, it's dropping experience now. But it's not collecting in here. Always active. That was working before. I don't know why it's not working now. Damn it. Insert. Slime birds can get a bit painful sometimes. Killer Joe has got extract active without signal. The problem with the I'm using the ender fluid pipes just because there's several different fluids being transferred over the same pipe, such as experience and the nutrient distillant. It allows them to mix and use the same pipe instead of trying to run pipes in several different block spaces. I might just set that to what happened there? Must be a render bug. Alright, let's see if that's now transferred back into my system. Remember to use it that time. Yes. Okay, so that was the problem. It just was a bug that stopped it from connecting, even though they were supposed to be connected. This back here, close this to start the system back up again. Where did I get this from? Here. So with this new mod, I've got to create a canteen apparently, and that's what I use to not die of dehydration. Canteen. Empty canteen, tough as nails. What else has got this mod got? Tough. Tough as nails. Season sensor, cooling coil, heating coil, thermometer, season clock. Wow. That's all very interesting. Oh, okay. That's cool. Jellied slime helmet. I'm not a real big fan of these immersion mods, I've got to say, but you know, it's not my server, so we will let the vote in public, because at the moment this 0.9 is the beta, is in beta, it's not in release. So what the mod pack authors want to get us some feedback from the players such as myself about how good or bad this is. Thermometer, canteen. Of course I don't have enough. It's a charcoal filter. Filtered watering can. That's interesting. It's a bit annoying, that stuff coming out of there. I don't want to pick up random stuff as I'm going around, but I can. Rotten flesh. I've got enough on me. I can actually use my Britannia setup to get some leather. Oh, there's a mob behind me pulling me along. I think it's this one. There we go. Easy. So we don't need the cow farm really that's out there. Where is this mob? Got him. In the face. Moo. So yeah, apparently your crops can die when it's winter. Not that I know when it's winter yet. Or maybe if you're in a snow biome, something like that. Output full. So this isn't exporting either, and I don't know why. Let me just grab some of this stuff. Look out, zombie Ozand. Oh, where's my... No, that's right. Insert extract on green. It might not be connected properly. It's powered. I need to trace that. That's right. I don't think I connected it. The remaining, because when I connected it, I ran the power and I ran the power. But I thought to myself, no, I won't connect the other stuff just yet. The items. And then I got distracted, as I do, like I just did now. I wanted to make myself a canteen, get some water. That's tough as nails. What the hell is that? So, half zombie. Right. How do you fill this up? Poison and slowness. Well, that's good. Oh, I keep picking up things from down there. Put some blocks on top of that stuff. I've got blocks. Put some magma blocks. Good. That stopped it. It's coming over the corner there, so the corner didn't block it. I just saw my rotten flesh tick up, so it's still collecting from that, which is good. But what I need is item conduits, and I want to figure out how to fill this canteen as well. Maybe it just doesn't work on those sort of water sources. Oh well. Items, yeah. See, it doesn't run out. That's why it's not. Now that should be drawing the items out of the farm into my base, hopefully, which would be coffee. Carrots. Sugarcane? No. Still not. What is going on? I've broken that connection. Probably. Yeah, I have broken the connection. Typically. And then there. Excellent. So I don't know if we need any more coffee. Might try growing something different. Got carrots, potatoes, I guess, maybe. See, these all these fertilizers are finished now. The only downside is they don't actually they don't work in the farms. So you have to manually spam them. Now you'd think it was raining, your dehydration level would decrease and you'd start to get hydrated, but it doesn't look like that's the case. Okay, so that's dirty water. Obviously you get some sort of sickness from eating dirty water, drinking dirty water, so let's see if we can get that clean filter. Charcoal filter, yeah, that should be pretty easily if I could get some charcoal. Charcoal. Some charcoal happening there. Let's go and top this back up again. Guess I could just run an iron conduit here and be done with it. Just have it feeding straight out of the thing, because this obviously isn't working. I mean, there's just not. It was working yesterday and now it's not working again, and it's just like have to keep playing with it. I mean, it's got spruce wood in the filter, it's got oak wood in the filter. Too many bloody items again. Put these in here. Sure, that's supposed to be, because that's what I changed yesterday. I went from blacklist to whitelist and I started transferring, and I'm sure it should still be the case. It should be on. Mod authors need to clarify that more. So it says blacklist. Does that mean pressing that button will turn blacklist on, or if it's currently set to blacklist? When pressing this side's whitelist mode will be changed. Changed to what? To let all items through. An empty blacklist can be used and let no items through. Okay, so that would mean to me that it's on whitelist. Change to whitelist. It says this side's whitelist mode will be changed. Don't know. So unless there's something bogus that's been sucked into here. Oh, there's nothing in here, is there? No. See, that should be pulling in the spruce wood and dropping it straight into here, but it's not. Maybe because this has to be, I don't know. Let's try this. Extract on green, set on green priority 1. wouldn't be doing a loop, would it? No, it should be going to there. Goes to there, which is full. Let's break this ESD then. Alright, so that's pushing it through, but it's just not pulling out of here. Spruce wood. Extract on green. Am I missing something? Whitelist. I'm going to have to come up with a different solution for that anyway. I need to do this filter before I die of thirst. Yay, I'm no longer thirsty. I've got 24 levels. Another 3 more and I'll be able to put some XP boost on this. Ninja zombies hiding somewhere. Might have spawned back here somewhere. No. Got that many crevices and cavities in this place that I don't know. I mean, I found the infernal mob sometimes creates a teleporting mob, and I found it stuck into 2 walls, and because it had regeneration, it was just healing itself, so it was suffocating and healing itself for about half an hour. I had to leave the chunk, let it reload. More troubleshooting. Back when I figured this out. Okay guys, for some reason, even though that was a green channel 0 priority, it was causing a loop effect. So you can see this is pulling out now, and it's pushing into the ESD again. So even though this here had a priority of 2, this had a priority of 0, and this had a priority of 1, so realistically it should try to send to this inventory first, and then this inventory, and then it will push back into here. It was causing an infinite loop where it was coming out and then just going back in, or rather it wasn't doing anything because it was getting confused. So I changed the output of the chopper to a blue. Input here on blue. So yeah, now it's working. So it's interesting that it was working before. Maybe an update made a change, like that ender fluid pipe was a bit broken before. Heaps of coffee. Okay guys, I might wrap it up there. That's the end of episode 2 of my server play. Probably Jaeger hadn't turned up today, which is unusual, but you know, we've all got our own lives. Looks like I need to replace the hoe in here because my ender pearls are backing up again. 305, that's not bad. One thing I don't have a lot of is I need to work on a solution for obsidian, because that is used bits and pieces, and I don't have any way of generating that except for putting it into the tinker's table, which, to be honest, is the only reason that smelter is still there, is to create cobblestone. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video. Hopefully I'm a bit better. I'm not coughing and sneezing and sniffing and all that sort of stuff. See you on the other side.